Welcome to the update. I'm Eleanor Quirk. The driver charged over the deadly wedding bus crash in the Hunter Valley has spoken publicly for the first time. Brett Button faced court on a string of charges, including 10 counts of manslaughter. Outside court, his lawyer read a statement on his behalf.
There is not a day that goes by that I don't think about what happened that day, that night. There isn't an hour that goes by where I'm not thinking of the families that have been affected by my actions.
An inquiry into supermarket pricing has heard urgent action is needed to shore up food supply. The Senate Select Committee heard from farmers and advocates who want more transparency around what they're getting for their product. National Farmers Federation Trade and Economics General Manager Chris Young says food security could be jeopardised if current pricing continues.
A robust and competitive supply chain will be the best way to provide security of supply and allow prices to be determined by natural commodity swings and not have that determined by pinch points in a competitive supply chain. So our premise starts from the competition principles. We think that is the avenue to view this.
The Prime Minister insists the AUKUS military pact won't be affected by US plans to cut nuclear submarine production. The Pentagon will fund just one new Virginia-class sub this year due to temporary manufacturing issues.
That legislation went through the US Congress last year. That was a product of a lot of hard work. It is in Australia's interest to have a defence of our nation that is appropriate.
The design of Clive Palmer's Titanic replica has been unveiled more than a decade after the plan was announced. The cruise ship will be able to carry close to 2,500 passengers and feature the same interior and cabin designs as the original. It's expected to set sail in June 2027. Mr. Palmer says it will offer passengers a chance to learn about the ship's history.
It's all about honouring the people that have gone before us, you know, the traditions and the culture that we've got and being proud of it, right? The tremendous heroism of the musicians who played to the last when the ship sank for the benefit of all other people. It's about public service. History is the only reward you have for public service.
Sport and entertainment are next. To sport, and Alex de Minaur is blaming a change in the weather after he crashed out of the Indian Wells tournament. After winning the first set of his fourth round match with Alexander Zverev, the Aussie dropped the next two, 6-2, 6-3. He says he was literally blown away.
The conditions became slower and windier, and it became less of a tennis match and more of who could put the ball in the court.
And legendary boxer Jeff Fennick has been hospitalised after suffering a severe reaction to a mystery infection. To entertainment, and actor Billy Baldwin has denied controversial claims by Sharon Stone that she was pressured to sleep with him during filming of a movie back in 1993. It comes after Stone told a podcast that the film's producer urged her to have sex with her co-star in order to get a better on-screen performance out of him.
And if I could sleep with Billy, then we would have chemistry on screen. And if I would just have sex with him, then that would save the movie.
And the photo agency behind the latest snap of Princess Kate in the back of a car has denied it's been photoshopped. It comes after speculation that the picture was doctored from an old photo following the Photoshop scandal of the royal release picture of the princess with her children. And that's the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you again soon for another episode of The Update.